Hey everybody, it's Murgle, and here we are. I finally completed it. I collected 100 Savage Satchels of Cooperation. Yes, it was very tedious, I guess is the best word, because not always is the queue up. It's kind of annoying because you'll look occasionally and it won't be there a lot often. So there's an add-on called Satchel Scanner. Really good add-on. It tells you when the queue's there for whatever specs you choose to put it as. So if you're planning on farming these by any means, make sure you're a class which can tank and heal. You've got gear for both of them, and you're running as tank and healer. This will help you get more satchels. Also, in your downtime, because I would say it takes sometimes up to 20 minutes before it'll appear for these two boys, go ahead and do raid finders and stick to Imperator's Rise, Black Hand's Crucible, and the Black Gate. Now the Black Gate can be annoying because Archimon sometimes doesn't go so well, but it's not too bad. And as you see, it's up for that, not quite up for Imperator's Rise though, but they do appear frequently. And the reasons why these are good is because there's one boss per spot. So you're only spending assuming you don't wipe on Archimon, you're only spending about 15 minutes in each of these, which is about the same time that you do a dungeon. So you'll get the same amount of bags as if you're doing a dungeon, and you have many more chances as opposed to just waiting for this. In total, I would say the time spent was probably about 25 hours. I was getting about 4 bags per hour, sometimes 5, it really depended. But in most, 25 hours was spent collecting 100 bags. This is the straight gold, which I obtained from just the dungeons, the bonuses that you get at the end of the dungeon, like this extra gold that you get for finishing the heroic, the extra gold for finishing the monster, whatever it is. So that is 14,323 gold just from that. Not too shabby. And I know each of these bags can contain up to 550 gold, so I'm going to get to opening them. I'm going to have to send it away because there's tons of baleful stuff in these, so I'm just going to mail them off to my other characters. But each bag contains 3 to 4 pieces of baleful, so you're looking at 400 pieces here. I'll keep the medallions and the empowered ones, and we'll see how much we get. So let's get to opening them. Okay, so here we are at the end result. Wow, look at that. Almost 70k gold just from opening them. That's a lot of gold. Of course, well, not just from opening them. I have, of course, had the starting amount, but I mean, still, that's for 25 hours. So you're looking at, well, see, I got 4 medallions of the Legion, too. Those are 3.5k on my server. So that right there itself is 1,400 gold. So add that, or 14,000, excuse me. So add that to the 68k, I made 82,000 gold for 25 hours. That's not bad. Really, it's not. And the majority of that is just straight gold. And obviously, look at that, 15 empowered Apexis fragments. So, I mean, a lot of my tunes are going to get the Baleful 695 crap. I mean, you could do this, and then you'd have gear for every single one of your characters if they're in crappy gear. So it's really good for that aspect, and that's a pretty high number. And as you saw, I got the looting achievement because that does count towards your looted gold. So if you're going for those looting achievements, again, another utility for this. And of course, I'll be able to sell these. These sell pretty well as well, 10 gold per thing, something like that. So really, overall, a lot. Whew, that's quite a bit. And again, if you're wanting to farm these, get Satchel Scanner. You probably saw it going off for a short amount of time there. It was telling me that the dungeons had satchels available, which, as you see, are gone now, but they were available for a moment. And then, of course, you can look through these again. like I said, focus to it. Imperator's Rise, Black Hand Crucible, and the Black Gate. You could go for the other ones because they tend to have something available, and even sometimes you'll find DPS can get these, but they're not as a time efficient if you're going for just farming these because they have more than one boss. So you're looking at 5 to 10 minute fights on each boss, slowing you down. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This did take quite a bit to farm, but in the end, that's not a bad number. It was definitely worth it, I would say, because that's a lot of straight gold. I may do this when I'm doing the million gold challenge, so we'll see. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon.